Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Wings podcast. My name is Tsidiso.
I am Matsidiso, and
And
together we are the T
Twins
Twins.
on the Two Wings podcast.
Welcome.
Welcome back to the therapy session. Yeah,
Free.
mahala lo.
Ungakhohlwi ukuthi mahala. But then I said on the last video, I said to you guys, for the sake of decency, yokuthi awuyenzi mahala. You join membership for 1999. At least uzathi ngiyabhadala lapho.
And the gifting, eh?
Yeah.
If you feel like, mina lento lezo zama debit order, angisithandi.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we accept gifts as well.
Yeah, we accept gifts as well. And
Thank
please
you very
subscribe
much.
If you're here for the first time, you're seeing these faces for the first time, and you're hearing this soothing voice.
Not heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please subscribe.
Share the video.
Share the video.
Like, comment down below. Yes.
Yeah, so yesterday we were talking about
The Bala family.
The Bala family.
Yes.
Yeah, and we were triggered.
Hey, we got triggered, man.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Upelo.
We are sorry,
That
guys.
man is a trigger.
Yeah, and I forgot to tell you that uThwasile futhi he's a Sangoma.
He's a Sangoma.
So unezinto eziningi.
Yeah.
But kunalinto ekudlankina ke bona kare busangoma and depression and drama and liars bunalo utsamanyana bukopana. You know those people that their lives are so dramatic. You know, it's horrible. I've been through that. Yonke into. At the end of the day, sekathwasile lo muntu.
So you
badimo ba utsamaisa kore mitsu pele. I was looking for that. Hey. Ba utsamaisa tsehlong. Eh. Tsela tse mi utlwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, emeva. Ke yona emeva. Inomeva. Lendlela iyahlaba.
Yeah. So, and then after that, or maybe it was a way of showing you good kumele uthwase.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you know, at some point I thought my little sister was gonna say she's
twasaring because of the drama in her life.
But you know,
she's dramatic, but she doesn't want a commitment. So I think busangoma nabo bune commitment.
Yeah, commitment.
Because she doesn't want to lose her power. She doesn't
want to be under someone.
Yeah, that's why she didn't even want to go to that boot camp.
Yeah.
Because at that boot camp, you have to leave your phone at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are there for about, is it 3 weeks or 4 weeks? So she didn't want to be involved in such things where someone is gonna say, wake up. It's time to do this. That no. Yeah, she wants to do whatever she likes and whatever. Life ya high. Uyenza into ayithandayo. Yeah, you know when they say, I've never seen someone like that my whole life. Who lives by whole rules. Doesn't care whether she still has a mother and the father and the sisters, like everyone. But uyenza into yakhe ngesikhathi sakhe. Yeah, nobody rules her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So mawukhuluma ngale ndaba le. Yeah. We Sangoma. So I somehow thought of her, and I'm like, at some point, I think that was gonna be an opportunity to say,
no, I'm
a Sangoma, because remember, because she is so dramatic and it's just like a lot of things happening. So you get stuck. Like, what are we gonna do with this person?
Yeah.
And you end up going to Sangoma. Sangoma ngale.
Everyone comes up with their own suggestions. Hey, maybe you should take her there tomorrow. Next door neighbor sekafika kunomuntu engimyaziyo wathapelo ngaphela kanethi, maybe you can take her there.
Okay. Yeah, so I remember this other time.
Yeah. I don't know. You just said this other time. I don't know.
You don't know
what you're talking about.
They took her somewhere to this other guy. It was in Lesotho, right? In Leribe. Okay, so my dad calls and says, you know, I think that guy, that's the right person.
And we found solution.
We found solution. We found solution. I'm like, yeah, we found solution. Ever since she came back from that person, I'll send Lele.
She even wakes up in a good mood. She even greets me. You know, my dad. Sometimes he's always checking in the morning. He's hoping that today she's gonna, because they meet there by the passage, like in the corridor inside the house. Today, if she greets me and say "Dumela ntate," hey. Yeah, it's a good day for my dad. It's a good day for my dad. But then when he wakes up and then my dad knows this is gonna be a bad day. Every day his worry is how she's gonna greet me. Yeah.
Yeah, so my dad calls and says, man. Solution.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. No, we are all happy, you know, we are celebrating. And all of that. So I'm not saying anything to her. And we go and visit. And my dad says, let me take you to that person, because he said, that person said, you should bring all your kids.
Yeah. Because my dad even said, I think that person is actually a counselor. More than a doctor. No, I don't want to say a Sangoma. He is a counselor, because they were just having like conversation. It wasn't about, hey, no, it was just a normal conversation. What do you do? So I think the guy relates with her. So yeah, maybe you guys can just go and confirm.
But no, the guy himself said no. Bring all your kids here.
Yeah, he's the one who said that.
Yes, he's the one who said that.
So I can work on this one only to find out isasalele gulaba.
Yeah, Baba so. But
now there is something that I don't understand. And it always happens. Every time this young one, there's something happening there, and then they think, there's a solution. When they say, bring the other one, they never count this one in the middle.
Yeah.
It's always us. Why Luguna every time but implicated? But I think they kind of have boundaries when it comes to her, like Bahata Hatsan. But when it comes to us,
So guys, we went. We drove in the morning. And we went there, and I saw some people lining up, you know. Like, oh, okay, now, look, now we joined the queue. And they cut in the caravan.
Yeah, it was in a caravan, because I remember there was a house, and only the Colonia 4+1. Because I remember this child. I think that child was about 4 or 5 years. About driver Colonia.
I remember I was so scared, like this guy. Yeah. So, Kiki caravan, right by the gate. You don't go inside his yard. I don't know if it's his yard, and I think it's not.
It's not.
I don't think that guy has got a house.
That caravan, that's his house. You know that caravan?
Yeah.
That's his house.
Yeah, so we go in there, and the guy starts talking, and he's out of line, man. Like, you know, this boring small talk. He's trying to be funny.
And I was so bored.
You know? Man, so we're asking ourselves, and he's telling us about himself.
He's talking about, you know, he came to Lesotho. He said he's Zimbabwean, but he's lying. You can, guys, you know, when a Zimbabwean person speaks Sotho, like, You can tell, well, this is not a Sotho. That man, the way he speaks Sotho, but then he's gonna lie to us and says he's Zimbabwean. And he doesn't even look Zimbabwean. He looks Sotho.
Yeah.
But he wants us to believe that no, he just arrived here.
I think he wanted to scare us.
Government.
Something to do with electricity.
He's a specialist.
He's a specialist. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, this guy. Hi. And then what did he say?
No, he wanted to intimidate us.
Yeah, he wanted
in a way.
to intimidate
before
us.
He could, because I keep not about to come up with the putso. Ha, sabu di taba za. Akala ka dlega ma ka dlega. Kupula ke. Na kupula ke ga a go ka. Ke tsa sa batla nkwe ni. U ka wena. And then
he saw a ring.
Yeah,
right?
He saw a ring on your finger.
So he concluded that I'm married because my dad didn't tell him where do we live. He just assumed that I went there and he's going to help me because I have marital issues. And he says, your husband, you see, the problem is that you let this man live there by himself. Now he has met this girl, and this girl was when I do this guy, in his head, he concluded that I live in Lesotho. So my husband lives in Zambia or wherever he thinks my husband lives. So now I don't even visit.
hardly go
I hardly go there. Like this, guys, so we are quiet and we're not saying anything. My so could show like the face.
Like my face.
Yeah, and because I remember him looking at you and saying, if you believe you
can and then I'm okay.
Oh, and then
Don't
he
tell me
spoke
anything.
about our grandmother, my mom's mother-in-law.
Yeah. Hannah, what did he say? He said she was a witch.
She was a witch, yeah. He said something like that.
Yeah.
Because
my dad was not there.
Yeah, my dad was not My dad was not there. It was just us and our mom.
Yeah, he said, what is that? Our grandma.
My dad was going to punch him. So guys, this guy now he wants.
When it comes to my side, I just stopped him and I said, I don't want to hear anything. I'm okay. Or he started talking, some disgusting things like there was this woman who was dating this guy's husband, and then she had something on her private parts were doing, and he was saying it in a very rude manner. Like, it was so explicit the way he was saying. Then I was like, this person is kind of disrespectful because we're sitting here. He's supposed to be a Sangoma, someone who's gonna talk about our stuff. Now patient and these are things that are private.
Yeah.
And
and
then he said
we should go telling us about did we see a double story
somewhere
when we were coming? We know that double story because every time you drive from Botabute to Maseru, you drive past that house because it's a huge house and it's beautiful, like it's outstanding. So, and then he says, no, that's my house. I built it for this woman, and after finishing everything, this woman decided to date some young guy.
A taxi driver.
Yeah, a taxi driver, and they're living in that house. Now I've got another new wife. Now I'm planning to build her a double story as well. Like this guy.
He was just a liar.
And I'm looking at this guy, but this guy looks like a double story himself. He was a liar.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I remember him saying we should go outside and think about it. And then I'm not going back there, and he's not getting my money. I didn't even give him a cent. Remember, I didn't pay. And we left. And we went to some...
So we had to meet Kalex.
Kalex, in Maputo.
At some Shisanyama
place.
Remember when he said, from here, I'm in a hurry because I have to go and help someone give birth. And they need me in the hospital.
In Mapote. So are you also a doctor?
Yeah, like, a
medical doctor. A gynecologist.
I wish I had a picture of that guy.
Yeah. How? That deal. But let's not judge. Let's not judge.
Saying, you know, these people that came after you, I'm not gonna take them because I'm in a hurry. I have to go there. Like now. It was on Sunday, right?
Yes, it was
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So from there, we went to meet Kalex
at
some
Shisanya.
While we were still sitting there and eating, ordering meat and everything, you know, Sunday morning, people go to the Shisanya and all of that. We see this guy.
Hey. Hey.
He's carrying two of them. And again, Gudu, left and right. And then he sits there with his friends. Like
they don't even see us.
Yeah, they don't even see us. So I keep on saying, Mutrani. And my mom doesn't understand what I'm saying. Mutrani. And my mom turned. The guy saw him.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, he was so embarrassed. This guy was so embarrassed.
I think we say now he's going to Mapote. Yeah. To deliver some babies.
And he's loud.
Yeah, he's loud.
You know the tsotsi, if you're from Lesotho, you understand when they say the tsotsi samaputso. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. We didn't say anything. We just looked at him. We can see now he's uncomfortable, and we left. When we arrived home, we told our dad, lo muntu wako.
Kiasa fisa tatoka ngakafu. Yewana I was having a guy so lawyer. I won't try and be he said your mom was a witch. Come food off it. So that he took your phone. So that's a not look like a killer dino. You come to a halifile phone. Hey, you're like you funny Mariani when I'm trying to get no, he's talking to the Sangoma. Ay, you want my children
No, he wants his money.
He wants his money back.
I hear that when oh my dad.
Yeah. There is something about my dad. Yeah. He goes to do things. Luna, you have some doubts.
Yes,
that's all.
Yes.
And then he will be saying, yeah, you tell him. And most of the time, my mom will be saying, but now you can't do this. Hey, was that number then my dad will go and do it. Or my mom will say, don't borrow this person money. I don't trust them. Then my dad says, no, hey, I'm going to. So, when things don't turn out the way, he feels so much disrespected. And the way he reacts will shock you.
Yeah.
And then you look at him. So now, it's difficult for us to support him because of the way he reacts. Because he over. Hey.
Because you remember this other time, I can't remember where we were coming from. And I was driving.
Yes.
And he was seated on the left in the front seat. And I hear him say, hey, stop the car. Stop the car. Like in the middle of nowhere. And he doesn't open the door.
Hey.
He rolls down the window and his whole upper body is outside. And he said, hey, when
And it's always about his money.
It's always about his money.
Like when you look at the person. And so naturally, no, I want my money. If you don't bring my money, we can pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so you're my dad. I will just kill you sometimes.
Yeah, hey, Sangoma. So I remember this other time we're doing our first year university. Remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about. When you met that guy, Tsepo.
Oh, yes. No, was it? Well, it
was second
year.
We're
young. I don't remember.
We're doing our second year.
If you're going to talk about that story,
yes.
And we're already in tertiary.
We were not, but I remember that I spoke about the person.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we were doing our second year in tertiary. Yes. I remember that time.
So it was like festive season, right? So we visited our cousin who lived in Maseru. So I met this guy.
Yes.
Amazing guy.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hi, ke mongwe wa batho ba nkileng ka ba rata ka ho fetisa he bano ka nako e
broke your heart
hampe
badly.
Yo, it was in pieces, like it was scattered around. That guy broke my heart, you know.
Yeah, and
timid
and politely
in a polite manner. You know, when someone breaks your heart in that manner, because when somebody breaks your heart, you want them to be rude. Yeah. You want them to do something bad so that you can say, yeah, Vele is rude. Like you fight with him so that you cannot go back and say, so this one is polite. It's like at that time when they are busy breaking your heart or they make you understand. You feel like I'm understanding, you know? Hi, man. Then you are left with it all by yourself. You deal with it by yourself. You can't go back and say, hey, you can't do that.
Yeah. Because he's a polite person.
He's a polite person.
Yeah. So you met this guy and we went to Butawote. When we got there, you know about Christmas. But so my mom and her sister, right?
Yes.
Hi man, but hi, there's a guy who to make a spade.
Yeah. Because if you guys know, like from the rural areas, like I don't know if this still happens. Yeah. There will be someone.
A ritualist.
Herbalist. I sang spade. Because Hana spade tickets. Hana also says a sentence. Yeah. Like Hana you book a place in Santon, like you go into spa by your mo.
Yeah, it's colon cleansing.
Yeah, colon cleansing. Yeah. So even in rural areas they used to, because even our auntie used to do it. Yeah, that was her survivor, her business. So now this guy, Liena, why it's colon cleansing, people go there, why it's a Muriana, you know, you go and cleanse, then you go back home.
Yeah, so my mom and her sister were like, hey, we want to go there. We're like, we're going with you.
Yeah.
Because when we are in Lesotho, everywhere.
We always run after our mom. Everywhere she goes. Yes.
Okay. So we go with them.
Yeah, we're teenagers.
We're teenagers. When we got there, this guy says, he looks at us. No, he prepares Muriana for both of them. And he looks at us and he says, he just assumes that we are also going to do this thing. And then he says, no. I don't allow teenagers to come and do this thing before I can laula them. What is to laula in English? Consult.
Consultation.
Like, to check. Because you bring these kids here and they are
found out they are
pregnant. They want
pregnant.
to do
Abortions.
abortion here.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
We understand. Yeah, it's not safe. Valid.
Let's do it. Okay, so we go inside, and Ukhun was says, "No, I'm not going." And then it's me, Maiso, and my mom. And then the guy starts. I don't know, what did he do?
I can't remember
because he didn't use any declare. It's not like a Sangoma. So this guy says, I can see one of you here.
No, it started with my mom.
It started with my
mom.
There's
a danger coming.
Yeah, there's a danger coming. I can see that there's going to be like a lot of wind. And there's gonna be like something.
Coming from roof.
And this thing is gonna fly from the roof and cut your neck.
Your head will be this side and your body will be this.
Maiso started crying. Mama started crying. And
I'm naive. I always say, if you have been watching the videos, guys, I've been telling you that I believe everything that people say. So when this man said that, I could imagine my mom's head. I could imagine my mom's head on the other side and her body like she's dying.
Yeah.
Like, you get me? So I screamed, started crying.
And my mom was like,
Hi,
shut up. What's wrong with you? Can't you see this man?
And I had that in Sannere's songs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My mom said,
Hey.
I'm sitting there now waiting.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this guy's gonna be offended and stop this
nonsense.
nonsense.
He didn't.
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah.
Like he acted like he didn't hear what my mom said. And then he comes to us. One of you guys.
Yeah, you're being misled.
There's a guy who's lying and saying he loves you. And but he was telling the truth.
You just met this guy. I've just met him. And I'm like, and I was planning to go back to myself. Then I said to my mom, I'm the one who's going back because I knew in daughter food. He said, I'm the one who's visiting our cousin and myself. Go since against appointment. So this guy, Magati, he's misleading you. Guys.
And he says there's something huge he's gonna do and you're going to
regret. Hi, no. Now, when he says, now I capitalized on my mom's actions when he said my mom is gonna die. My mom said, hey, when I
and you went?
Yes, I went there. I went there to spend some time with him. Like,
to think that my mom continued to do that cleansing.
But she said it's got nothing to do with this. We know he's good, but he just wanted some money or he wanted some power. Because obviously when you're gonna give some money. He wanted money, but my mom didn't take him seriously at all. She just thought we know he's good.
So we kept, she kept saying, hey, Asadi, no way. She kept on saying that. Like,
even my mom says, he was actually practicing.
Yeah, guys. So I guess this is it. This is the story of Ubungoma.
The consultation. If you have some experiences, guys, you must also comment down below and tell us, hey, I've been to this one. Because these people, they lie. Like, when you sit in there and you can hear that the person is lying, it's so difficult to say it. But now I was just shocked that my mom could just say, "I bo."
Yeah.
Every time she doesn't believe anything that a person is saying. I think now she's saying it from the inside, but mom. Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's this other one. Remember that lady from Soweto that we knew from Facebook?
Which one?
The one who asked for. I won't tell you her name. She once visited us. Remember when we were living in Park Royal?
Yeah.
Was it Park Royal? Do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah. So she asked me. It was around that time when we were using Blackberries, and she asked for my
BBM pin.
I gave her my BBM pin, and then we started chatting, all those kind of things. And this other time she says to me, have you ever been to a Sangoma and they tell you like your whole life, everything, and they even call people by their names? I'm like, nah, I've never. Like, I want you to come with me because this guy was telling the truth. So I just want like to prove, like, maybe to test if with another person.
Maybe somebody told him about me.
Somebody told him about me. So I want to test. Like, where is the place? She says, no, it's in Tembisa. She says, no, on this day, please come with me. Let's go. We went, and Maisha came. When we got there,
I was driving.
You were driving. Yeah, you were driving, and before the guy can come and splash us with water.
What is this? What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're standing there outside by the gate, waiting for the men to come and splash us with water. And we see this guy appear a work suit. And you say, that one is a mechanic.
Yeah, because I thought that one is a mechanic. And then the lady said, no. Yes.
And then the guy came, he splashed us with water. And we went inside. She went first. I don't know. Then after that, no, you guys must go. We went in there, and this guy started talking rubbish. He was even speaking fast.
Yeah, your problem is that everything is okay. I get it. He went outside and he saw that. And he even asked, is that your car? And they said, yes. So immediately he assumes that their only problem could be men. Yeah, banenkinga yomshado. Yeah, because you can see ba right. Yeah, ngayonke into. So manje sekakhuluma kanto.
Hey, hey, man, the reason is because there's someone who's bewitching you. Because the guy didn't know where we're coming from. I think he assumed we were coming from Tembisa.
And at that time, when he talks about his kingas or that was marital problems, or maybe you are not getting married, because I'm thinking, I had just left the father of my child at that time. I'm not even thinking of relationships at all. What is that? The last thing in my mind. I don't want, I was even saying, I don't want a man near me, but in king, I would see.
And then he said, I will never forget the names, because I think he specializes in mentioning names. So I think that with that lady, it was a guesswork.
It was a guesswork.
And he says, Velemina, Jemina. Everything was ending with Na. He was rhyming. But then I'm like, I've lived in Tembisa, and I know this kind of names are very popular. Velemina, because there was even a Velemina there.
Yeah, who was working for our
uncle. Velemina, Jemina, Josephina. Yeah, he mentioned 3 people that he said they are the ones who are bewitching us. Velemina, Josephina, and Jemina. Like, this guy. And he wants you to say yes.
Yes.
I said, no. Maybe it's because he was speaking Sepedi. Now it's because you don't understand the language. I said, no, I speak Sotho, so when you speak Sepedi, I understand what you're saying. He was pissed off.
Yeah, he was pissed off.
And he said, no, go wait outside. Go wait outside. I'll come to you. And he gave us water.
And then he gave you a list. of things to buy.
Things to buy. It
was
was
groceries.
It was
coffee,
eggs,
sugar,
the spice, everything you can think of in the kitchen. But then the same lady, because the same lady was from Soweto.
Yeah.
She says when she told people about it, people were saying, no, this guy is not even coming from Tembisa. He's from Soweto. And in Soweto, he's a mechanic. He's not a Sangoma.
That's why he was
dressed
like that.
He's a Sangoma. He was coming from work in Soweto. So people, his neighbors and everyone that knew him, this one of Sangoma, they didn't know anything about it. Yeah.
When you say that, because they are these cousins of mine.
I know who you're talking about.
These cousins of mine, like they've been hustlers.
Yeah.
Go from way back. Contracting. Yeah, say big construction companies. Then they will subcontract, that they get their own people because they are well known around here. So now, these guys are saying, yo, let's ask that here. And then we realize, no, man. We are struggling a lot. Then they decided to go to Brits. People don't know them in Brits. When they go to Brits, hi. Sangoma. Now I'm starting to ask them, how, guys? So how are you guys? No. You have to play mind games. People, when they come to consult, obviously they've got problems.
Yeah.
And if it's a woman, you check like a status. If financially she's okay, automatically she's struggling with the man. If then she's looking for a job.
Yeah.
Most men, they come because they've got work, job issues like that. Yeah. So
somehow, somewhere.
And then like everybody has got headache. You dream of water, you dream of snakes. Obviously, every one of us, we have dreamt of water before. So now you're thinking, that day I dreamt of water. Yeah, headache. Let's cut. Now I use a headache. You believe. There is this thing, like when they say something, you have to dig it.
Yeah.
Now you dig it yourself. Because you wanna believe this person.
I'm so proud of my mom, because most people, there's this thing that says to you, don't oppose. My mom immediately. My dad keeps quiet when he gets home, and we all talk about it. He takes the phone.
So now my cousins are saying, that's how you play with people. Yeah, it's the same thing with these ones of prophets.
Yeah.
Because you are confident. And the way I say it in confidence so that they believe me. They believe me. Why has the muntu into I show you? Akopanya bo politicians bo gai. Ke moriana ona wo. Ke moriana o tata. Sometimes give a coincidence. You find out when you are struggling with your monies to come out somewhere, then you come to this inyanga. Ufa the Polish when you get back home, already your money was about to come out. Then we are told now you become a testimony. You start telling people, hey.
When you tell people, it's so genuine. It's not like you are working with that person.
Yeah.
That's why people even fight and say that works. I know.
Yeah, because I'm the testimony. It was your time.
Yeah.
Things were about to change.
You remember, even with us, when we were still going to that church. When we were waiting for our money from the government. So, because we waited for a very long time. And this other time, we were even at home and you standing in front of the TV when it's that service of theirs. The follow, it was on a Sunday. The following day, we get the email. No, your monies are good and all of that. So, the following weekend, Sunday, we went to church. We planned like,
and now this one has got to be a testimony.
Has got to be a testimony. So we are queuing there, for people who are going to do testimonies. And Laba Fundis Lab, they check because they already have their own people
who are going to do
who
testimonies.
Have rehearsed, who are going to do those fake testimonies. And when you come genuinely, about phone.
But hi, this one is a small one. The bigger one is still coming.
Yeah, the bigger one
is still coming. Like that. And then yours is, and at that time, that thing was about to happen. The thing is, now it's so stupid when you look back, guys, I knew that I did this job. I was about to get that money. No maganjani. No, now that I'm going to this church, I believe it's their God who made this possible. But I knew this was my money. It's not like this money just came out of nowhere. It's like you're looking for a job. You're still sending CVs all over the place. Now you go to church. On Monday, they call you, come for an interview, you've got a job. Now you believe it's the pastor, but you applied for the job.
You see, that's how it happens. There's someone that will tell you. And it's not like the person is lying. It's like, they believe. It happened because
yes.
So but then if we're now we kill and genuinely, let me go and testify. They don't want it. They want their own people.
Those one who are going to act.
Paid. The actors. I'm saying, by saying all of this and telling you our stories and our experiences with those Sangomas, it doesn't mean we are saying all the Sangomas are fake. Because there are real Sangomas out there. You look like you don't believe. But there's
I would like to believe they are, but now with no doubt, this person is talking about me and my things.
I know one. And it's so funny because it's you who introduced me to the people who took us there. Remember where you were, Beujola, this guy. And that guy's sister was dating another guy. So you and that guy were dating in the same family.
Yes. The guy who said, because it came out the same way, the lawyer was who said, this person wanna test. Even this guy wanted to test. Because he said at work, there is someone who said, when he got there, that mama was telling him exactly life here high. So he was doubting, what if this colleague of mine told this person these things, like what I'm going through right now? He didn't believe. So because we met, we were dating in the same house. I was dating the guy and he was dating my boyfriend's sister. And then he said, okay, Nami it's in testing now. Just go. I want to find out if this person tells you exactly what you're going through in your life, then we will, then I can go back and work with her and say, okay, my colleague wasn't tricking me into the situation. Then I said, let's go. I will take you along. So we went there. I remember he spoke about
someone.
Like
someone who's very close to us, like a friend. And the way she was describing her, because she said, this person is very close and you love her so much. She's your friend. So she started describing the physical features of this person. So we couldn't get it. And
no, not at all.
Because she didn't mention the name, but she said the reason why I'm not mentioning the name is because the name is difficult to pronounce. So we kept on saying, who? This and this. And she said, no. This and this. No, because I remember she said, but
then happy it takes us back to that thing, when you go to such places, you already have your own imagination.
Yes.
Then they work around. Just because we were not in that space and we're not even thinking of whoever could be someone. That's why we couldn't get it, even though she was describing her physical features and everything. We couldn't think, like we got stuck. No.
And she even said, I'm not saying this person but because this person envies you so much, like
it's even dangerous.
Yeah, it's not normal the way she does things.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy. But
she even said, even after telling you guys, you're still going to continue loving her and you're not going to do anything about it. And indeed, it's like that. Because now we only picked up, she was talking about this person when we met her. They're like, okay, these are the features. And there is something, it's remarkable. Yeah, like, yes. In her, before then, we were not paying attention. Because she described her by that thing. Let's say you have a mark here, and then that mark is there, but we never paid attention to it. So when we met, we were like, this is what the woman was talking about.
So, and you know what's so funny? This person is still behaving the very same way that woman didn't. And even as it bothers us, even then it was bothering us, but there's nothing we can do about it, you know? There's absolutely nothing we can do. And she still continues to behave the very same way. So Lo Mama Lo was just like, nah, this is dangerous. You know? I don't like it.
I don't like it, And then again, she spoke about the relationship that I was in, and then she spoke about it's not good. Like, you can't be in this relationship because this person is hiding a lot of things from you. And she talked about hiding kids. I can't remember if she said hiding a kid or kids at that time, because my focus was on the person I was with, because I could think, maybe he has got a child, but I don't know. But it was unbelievable because that guy was not hiding any child from me. So that's why I just ruled out Lo Mama Lo. Because the relationship, it's still coming, because she even spoke about a lawyer or something like that.
He said the guy is
a lawyer. Hey, and then I look at the person I'm with, I'm like, this guy is not a lawyer, you know? Only to find that I'm still going. And I think that person, we had met, but we were not dating at that time. So now she spoke about it as if a relationship. She spoke about it as if I'm already in that relationship. And I didn't know what was happening about him. With him at that time. So that's why I need to go. You know, when I got into that relationship, that's when they said, Lo, ikhanda lakhe liqinile, siyamyeka lo muntu lo. Because they gave me signs, just like when I said I went to, remember after the engagement, I went to church there at Grace, and there was this visitor, a pastor, who spoke about the situation I was in. And she even said, he advised that girl, don't get married to this guy. He's not good for you. And the same worries that the girl was worried about is exactly what I was feeling. But now I went ahead. So, but Yimi, hi, siyamyeka lo sisi lo, uzosibona. So I don't get any warnings right now. Ngiyasiphilela nje. The day they decide they want to forgive me, I'll just be here waiting for them. As for manje, sekirifela magwenzakale.
Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and please remember to watch the ads. And also, what is this one that you like?
Membership.
Membership, Bazarani.
Yafuneka. 1999.
It's a commitment. You know, people don't like commitments. You know?
I know.
But
then le commitment le yetu. Angeke bayibone nokuyibona nokuyifila nokuyifeel. Because you went there once. Month and imali yasiphumela nje. Yeah, you don't have to go say, oh, let me go and pay membership. No. And then I katazing a notification food.
Yeah, okay.
It's too low.
You guys,
yeah.
If you want to commit yourselves, then
that's not commitment. Wena uyifuni ma ufuni lutho. Manje bewucomplaina nge-storage because now I had to give you money to pay for storage. Because lama video lawo guys, yo.
Guys,
hi,
sometimes we'll be recording, guys. And you complain that we've been waiting. And we sit here, we record. After that, we realize,
storage full.
Storage is full. We've been talking for
mahala lo. Yeah. Just like now, this video, we're recording for the third time. Storage full. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here. And we love you.
We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.